Good evening, APUSH, and welcome to your another daily dose of AP knowledge. I am your anchor, Skylar Harris, and this is my co-anchor and trusty friend, Aburakan. Today we will be tackling two major topics and understanding the broad scope of AP history. We will be talking about the Fair Deal and about the Cold War. So we will start by talking about the Fair Deal. The Fair Deal was proposed by President Harry Truman. And Harry Truman was reelected in
1948.
Oh, that's our special guest. In 1948. And he had been president once Roosevelt had died, but this election was very important because he was elected, and it wasn't just, I'm in office because the president died. So with Truman in office on January 5th, 1949, he proposed the Fair Deal in a speech he made. And this Fair Deal was great because it did many things for Americans, but two major things it did is it raised minimum wage, and it also ensured that Americans would have equal rights. Which leads us to our next point. America and the Soviet Union were in conflict with each other in what was known as the Cold War. And the Cold War wasn't an actual war. It was just disagreements between the two blocs, which were the Eastern and the Western blocs. The Eastern bloc being the Soviet Union and the Western bloc being the United States. I think what would help us further understand this Fair Deal in the Cold War is nobody other than the one and only Harry Truman. Oh, it's so great to have you on the show, Mr. President.
The pleasure is all mine.
So, we would like to ask you about if we missed anything with the Fair Deal, what exactly that was.
It is important to understand that our economy, our great American economy that sets us apart and makes us the envy of the entire world, needs help. The government must provide the opportunity for working men and women to make more money and participate fully in the American economy, unlike those poor people living in Soviet Russia.
Yes. And so you mentioned Soviet Russia. What is your standpoint on the Fair Deal, on the Cold War, my bad?
I believe that America is the greatest nation on earth. I am very privileged to lead it, and one of the ways I am doing so is to propose rules and laws to make America better for all of its people.
That sounds like a plan. Well, thank you for being an honest and true man.
Ha ha ha.
And before we leave, I just want to ask, how long do you think this Cold War is going to last?
It will last for decades, but not forever.
Thank God. Well, thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And thank you, viewers, for tuning in, and we will leave with nobody other than Ray Charles.